So Dyson did it again. They dropped another Airwrap and my wallet cried just a little bit because it was so expensive. By the time I paid taxes and was out the door, I had dropped about $700, which is quite a bit for a blow dryer. I mean, it claims to do a lot more than the first one, so let's hope it actually is true. But the crazy thing is that I had tried to buy it online, it was sold out everywhere, and then I tried to call every single Sephora and it was sold out everywhere. So I found one Sephora that had one and they held it for me, but I'm like, when did everybody get so rich all of a sudden? Because for me, $700 was quite a bit to drop on this thing. But I did it because I really wanted to know if it's worth it, and if it is, then it's great, because for me, the tool that I love the most, or I would like to love the most, is the wrap, the Airwrap, the curls. If it could eliminate having to blow dry my hair and then putting a curling iron on my hair and just do both steps in one, then that's gold and it's worth the $700. But let's test it out, because I had the first one and I gotta be honest with you, I did not like it at all. Every time I used it, and I didn't use it that often because I felt that every time I did use it, it didn't curl. It did curl initially, and I tried everything. I tried setting it, I tried putting product in my hair, nothing would hold the curl. And then by the time, I was out, and by the time the day was over, it did like this weird thing with my hair where it was like it didn't even fall nicely. It kind of had like a weird movement to my hair where one side looked bulky and one side maybe looked nice, but it just wasn't consistent enough for me to keep and use. Not to forget the most important part, when it damaged my hair. Every time I used it, it like made my hair crispy and just so dry. I actually had to cut off like 2 inches of my hair, and I was so mad at the Dyson Airwrap because I'm like, you guys said it was supposed to be less damaging. But in all honesty, I would blow dry my hair and put a curling iron on it for years, and it didn't do the damage that Dyson did on my hair. This is the original. So the new one, the Coanda 2, better live up to what it promises, because $700 is a lot for a hair tool. So let's test it out. Okay, so this one promises to hold a curl better. It gives you bouncier, nicer curls. It's supposed to be stronger, it's supposed to be less damaging. And let's see, what else does it say? Oh, it's supposed to help with frizz, which I don't know if you can see, but I've got quite a bit of frizz. So let's see, because the other one didn't help with frizz at all. It actually made my hair more frizzy. And let's see, yeah, more powerful motor, faster drying, easier styling, intelligent heat control to protect hair from extreme heat damage. All right, let's test this bad boy out. So one thing I gotta know is that it does come with a program where you can hook it up to an app on your phone where it customizes it to your hair. So the greatest thing about that is that before you would have to put it on and hold it for a certain amount and then do the cold flash on it. This is all automatically programmed. So if you go onto the app and it asks you what kind of hair you have and asks you all these questions about your hair, so it personalizes it to you. So all you have to do is hit the power button, curls it, flashes it, holds it on for however long you need, and it lets go. So that is one thing I do like about it. That thing's pretty cool. It does come in this cool little box. I mean, the old one did too, but this color that is like a purpley, pinky color, which is nicer than the other one, I think. Not that that matters, but if you're into that sort of stuff. It comes with the round brush, which I am gonna use today for my bangs because those bad boys need it. Then it comes with this regular brush, which I don't think I'll use today. And then the basic air dryer brush. And then it comes with this, this is a kind of a new one where it's a straightening tool. This looks kind of cool. I don't really straighten my hair. I always like to give it waves or some kind of curl, but I'm curious to try it out and see how it works. Not gonna try it out this time. Today, we are testing the curling device. So it does look, it is updated in the sense that now all you have to do is you don't have to switch out the curls when you switch sides. You can just go click and click. So if you wanna do your left side, you just click it this way, right side, click it that way. And they got the big barrel and the small barrel. Now, normally if you want curls to last, you should always go with a smaller barrel. So that's what we're doing today. All right, let's get this party started, huh? It's pretty heavy, so it does feel like a substantial tool, you know? Maybe that's where all my 700 bucks went. Okay, so it's similar to the old one. Got the power button, the full shot power button, and then over here you can do heat settings and power settings. So I've got them all on to high. Now before we start, I always like to put a heat protectant in my hair, and the one that I'm gonna use today, which I love, is the Living Proof Perfect Hair Day, the 5-in-1 styling treatment. I find that it helps keep my blowouts longer, it makes them look nicer, really flowy. It gives like a nice soft touch to my hair. So this is kind of my go-to when I do blow dries, so I'm gonna use it on this one today. And the trick that I did find to get like a better blowout, or I should say, or a better curl holding system with the Airwrap, at least this is what did with the previous one. It didn't hold the curl, but at least it made my hair slightly nicer, but was to do it on slightly damp hair, not on super dry hair. When I did it on super dry hair, it didn't really do anything. So slightly damp. My hair right now is like, I'd say like 90% or 85% dry. So, and then I'm also gonna use this extra large bombshell volumizer by Wow. I'm gonna see if it helps with maybe like making the curls last longer. I don't know. I've seen people use it all over, you know, like TikTok, Instagram, and YouTube. So I'm gonna use it here to see if it helps at all. If anything, it'll give me some volume. So I'm not mad at that. All right. All right, let's get started. So I'm actually gonna start with my bangs and the front of my hair, because that's always the easiest for me, is to get that out of the way. And I'm gonna use this attachment. I'm gonna use the round brush attachment, because it's gonna make it super easy to style at the front. All right, here we go. All right, so that looks kind of nice, and it was easy to do. Although one thing I found myself doing, I kept pressing the off button in the middle of the blow dry. It's kind of in an awkward place. So now let's get into the curls, because that's where the ultimate test is gonna be, for me at least. So I'm gonna try this out actually, just to see how powerful it is, and I'm just gonna kind of do it up here to see if it can get rid of some of the frizz that I have, and also dry my roots just a little bit more, because those are still a little too wet. All right, let's go. Okay, it did dry my hair pretty fast, actually. Like, the top just instantly dried. I mean, it wasn't super wet to begin with, but it's definitely more powerful. Passed that test for sure. Okay, now Airwrap time, baby. Let's do this. I'm gonna section my hair, because it's just gonna make it easier to do. And I like to take smaller sections, because I find that actually makes the curl look nicer and last longer. And here's my trick to getting a nice curl is I actually grab it with my hand and wrap it, and then I kind of pull it back and forth. I find that this helps a lot with making a nicer curl. All right, see, I didn't touch any buttons. It just, ooh, it's nice. But yeah, so I did not control the cool shot or the on and off, well, the off button. I just press the on button and it does everything else for me. Ooh, all right, I'm pretty impressed with the curls this time. I don't remember the first one making these nice curls for sure. I wasn't getting curls like this. But again, the ultimate test for me is how does it last? What does it look like at the end of the day? And what does it look like tomorrow too? And how does my hair feel? Okay, so this side is done and it looks pretty good. I mean, I'm liking the curls, it looks nice, but I'm not gonna brush them out. I'm actually gonna just keep them there because I know that they're gonna fall down as the day goes by. And I want longevity, I want these curls to last. I'm gonna look like Curly Sue for a little bit longer until we get the final result is what I'm trying to look for. So let's do the other side and put some hairspray in it and give it a go. Now I just have to go click if I want to do the other side. Super easy, no switch out, love this feature. Okay, so far it's passed the test. It does give really nice bouncy curls. I'm gonna finish it off with a little bit of hairspray. I'm gonna use the Paul Mitchell Flexible Hold hairspray. I don't like to use too much hairspray because I don't like having like crispy hair. Very little. My hair does feel a little on the drier side even after using it, but let's see how it holds up. I'm not gonna brush the curls out. I do actually really like them. I like looking like Curly Sue, but I'm not gonna brush them out because I know they're gonna fall, and I just kind of want them to keep their curl as long as possible so they can set more. And I'll brush them out maybe in about, I don't know, like 30 minutes to an hour. Unless they fall and they start looking nicely as is, I won't even touch them. So I'm gonna go about my day and I'll be back in a few hours and let's see how it looks in about 3 to 4 hours. All right, stay tuned.
Many hours later.
All right, I am back. So what do you guys think? Before I even say anything, look at my hair. Look at all the sides. I'm gonna do a turnaround. So, not bad actually. Okay, Dyson, you're better than the first one for sure. I definitely love the way that the front of my hair looks. I mean, it looks like I got a $200 blowout for sure. I mean, I'm in LA, blowouts these days, they're expensive. But the one thing that I still don't love is my hair does feel on the drier side. Not as bad as the first one. I feel like the first Dyson Airwrap was way more damaging on my hair, but it does feel a little crunchy and a little dry on the ends. But overall, still pretty nice. This side of it, this part did flatten out. I don't know why. Whatever, it's okay because it still looks good, but this part is pretty straight. And I don't like how there are like some pieces, like this one that kind of like sticks out a little bit like that. So it's a little funky, but if I brush it nicely and I put a little bit of hair oil in it, I think it'll look fine. Like even here, you see this one piece? See? It's like you kind of don't have that control that you have with just using a hair curler. Or even there's this new product that I found that makes beautiful curls super fast, and they do last, but that's gonna be my next video. This is for the Dyson. But the Dyson 2 Coanda, I mean, it definitely passed my test. Is it worth $700? You know, I want to say no, because I can really, personally, I can get a good blowout like this with just my blow dryer and going in with a curling iron, or even if I do the heatless curls, the way that it like drops over a couple of days, it looks just like this. And it's really pretty, but you have to know how to do the heatless curls, and I know that's kind of hard for some people. It is pretty user-friendly, it is pretty easy to use, you can't really mess it up, and the more you use it, the better you get, obviously. Back to, is it worth it? I'm still trying to think about that. I guess time is money, and if you are eliminating having to blow dry, then do a curling iron, then yes, it's definitely worth it. And it does have it's got a lot of different attachments that are pretty handy. I do really like the round brush attachments, easy to do for my bangs. Like I did these cute little curtain bangs. But again, just don't buy this thinking that your hair is not gonna get damaged. It's gonna get damaged if you use it. So make sure you use a really good heat protectant, and don't use it all the time, you know, maybe flip flop back and forth from a heatless curl or just, you know, a really good curling iron, because there are some curling irons that actually make my hair feel really soft. And this other tool that is all over YouTube and Instagram and TikTok, which I'm probably sure you guys have seen, that's a really good one too, which I will do on my next video. But the Dyson, yes, I'm sorry. You're gonna have to spend that $700. I know, it sucks. But what I'm gonna do next, I'm gonna sleep in it, and I'm gonna see what it looks like tomorrow, because that's also a very important test, because when I do the heatless curls or this other secret tool that I'm talking about, or a curling iron, I still have curls in the morning. So this is gonna be the ultimate test, the final cherry on top, which will come to my conclusion of for sure buy it or maybe save your money. But as of now, it's a yes. So let's go to bed, and when I wake up, let's see what it looks like. I'm not gonna be as pretty in the morning, I know that, but hopefully my hair will be. All right, see you guys soon, bye.
Many unbearable hours later.
Good morning, guys. All right, so what do you think? My hair did not hold, it did not last. It actually doesn't even look good. It doesn't even look like I blow dried it. It looks like a disaster. So I'm gonna go and say that I'm not really sure if it's worth the $700. My hair is really crispy and dry on the ends, and you know, I think that maybe that Dyson Airwrap is probably good for using the round brush or just a blow dryer, maybe that aspect. But the round brush is cool because you can do, you know, the bangs and you can blow dry it fast. But as far as the curling aspect of it, the wrap part of it, I am just not impressed. Still, I mean, sure, it looked good for one day, but there's other tools out there way cheaper that don't fry my hair. My hair always feels really nice and soft after, and the curls last. I'm gonna do a video for you guys. I'm gonna do the next video on this one tool. It's kind of already all over and out there. You've probably seen it, but it really is a good tool. And I'm gonna do a video for you guys next on that. But that tool, my hair holds the curl for like an entire week, and it looks so good by the end of, like, you don't even want to wash your hair because you're like, no, these curls look so good. But this is like not okay for a $700 tool, and it just really damaged my hair. Just feels really dry and crispy. So I mean, if it was half the price, I'd say yes, it's worth it, because it does make a really nice curl that day. It makes your hair look good that day, but it doesn't last, and it's damaging. I mean, for them to tell you it's not as damaging or it's, you know, not damaging at all is a lie. So, ladies, I'm gonna go ahead and go back on my word. I'm gonna go say, don't waste your money on this thing. Honestly, just don't. It's gonna fry your hair. You can get better results from other hair tools out there for sure. So hopefully this saves you $700. All right. Thanks for watching this video. Don't forget, hit that like and that subscribe button, and go ahead and leave a comment. If there's something you want me to review that maybe you don't want to buy, go ahead and tell me what it is. I'd be happy to review it for you. Thanks again. Till next time.